So this is another important tip to help you with getting started on eBay. Uh, eBay's been around for 25 plus years. Okay, they haven't been in business that long and built up a marketplace that works so well by not paying attention to what's going on. They watch what's happening on their marketplace. They try to keep the marketplace clean and a good place for shoppers to come. Well, they have had problems where people will come in and act like sellers and list items for sale and then not ship anything and take the money and run, close their bank account. I actually had that happen to me years ago with an item, and I didn't realize it till 2 months later. I realized, wait, I never got that item that I bought on eBay. What happened to it? And I went back and checked with PayPal, and they said, oh, sorry, this guy apparently was a fraudster, and he did this to a lot of people. He's closed down his accounts. We can't chase him down. The money's gone. And there was nothing I could do. So I was left to, with no item and no money. And so this is something eBay has tried to stop, they've implemented some changes to help prevent this. And so when somebody comes on as a brand new seller, like with zero feedback, they're brand new, eBay is going to really watch you closely. And one of the things they look for is to see, are you interacting on their platform, and what are you listing? And if you come in as a brand new seller and you list brand new items, you've never listed anything before, and especially if you don't even have any background on buying as a buyer on eBay, you have no reputation at all, and then you jump in here and you list a whole bunch of brand new items, well, guess what? That raises a red flag for eBay. They're really concerned and worried about that because they have seen people do that in the past and defraud people and take money. And so they put some limitations in that will prevent people from doing that. One of the things they do is, for brand new sellers, when you get paid for the first few months that you're in there, they don't release those funds to you immediately. They hold them. They put them in reserve or put them on hold. They show you that, hey, you have been paid, but they don't let you have that money until after the item has been delivered at the buyer. That is the best thing they've done as a business to prevent the seller fraud, because a seller can't come in and defraud somebody if they don't get the money until the item's delivered, right? So it's a great thing. It makes sense, but it puts a little bit of a burden on you because now you don't get those funds right away. You've got to deliver the item first, to pay for it if you're drop shipping or whatever, and have it delivered before you get those funds. Another thing they look at before they're going to lift the limits and restrictions on your account is they want to see some sales history. And it doesn't matter whether that sales history is $100 items, $10 items, or penny items. So one of the easiest things you can do is go out and do some trading cards. So we could do like Pokemon, see if I can spell it right, Pokemon card. So Pokemon cards are something you can go buy a packet of these for $5, $6 at Walmart and get 10 or 20 cards, and then come and list them on eBay individually. So if we show this price plus shipping lowest first, you'll see some cards out here listed for a penny a piece or less. Okay. And so this is people that are doing this type of approach to build their feedback. They're listing individual cards, or sometimes 3 or 5 cards. They put them on as an auction style listing, starting at a penny or 5 cents. I would suggest you start it at a penny and do free shipping, just like you're seeing here. And if you do that, and let's say, one of the other limits eBay will put on you sometimes is they might limit the number of items you can list and the dollar amount you can list. So they might limit you to only 10 items. Well, you can't run a business with only 10 items. We need thousands of items, right? We've got to build that up. So we've got to overcome those limits. Well, eBay isn't going to let you raise those limits. They're not going to raise those limits for you until they see a little history and a little action. So if you go in and get a packet of these cards, list them one at a time, 1 card per listing, starting at a penny, free shipping. It's only going to cost you a stamp, 50 cents. Put it in an envelope, fold a piece of cardboard, thin cardboard around it, like from a cracker box or cereal box or something, to kind of protect it as it goes through the mail. But then you'll sell these sometimes for 12 cents, 10 cents, sometimes a dollar or two, but it's not about the money. It's about the sales history. This is also a way to help you build some seller feedback. But if you do this 10 or 20 times, however many times they'll let you, however many items they'll let you list, that helps build up some sales history so that when you do go to ask them for a raise in limits, they're willing to raise those limits because they see that you've done something. Now, here's another thing that's really important. When somebody starts on eBay, remember, they've got that red flag for people who start with brand new items, right? That's a concern for them. So yeah, we want to get to that point where we can sell brand new items. But what we want to look at is, what's the history with eBay? What have they seen over the last 25 years? Most people who are legitimate sellers on eBay, who come in and start selling on eBay, start by selling used items they no longer need or use. They start by cleaning their house out, a shirt that they don't want to wear anymore, an old pair of pants, old shoes, toys from the kids, a book they're not going to read, movies, CDs, anything like that. That's what people usually do when they start on eBay. They get rid of stuff that they aren't using anymore. If we do that to begin, there are two big benefits there. Number one, again, it looks good to eBay. They feel confident because now we look like every legitimate seller they've ever seen over the past 25 years. No red flags. It puts them at ease. They're going to be far more willing to raise your limits and let you build your business now. But the other thing it does is it gives you more practice. You practice with all of those items that you have that you don't want, that you don't care about, and that gives you the practice so that you get more confident with eBay, you get more comfortable with it. And then after you've done that, maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 times, whatever you've got, to do that and start lifting your experience there, then as you move forward, you've got the confidence, you've got the experience, you can do better listings, you can do better titles because you've gone through a lot of them in practice and you've actually completed sales. So you've got all these benefits now, building your feedback, building your reputation, not only with buyers, but also with eBay, building your sales history. All of those kind of things will come into play by just selling a few used items, trading cards, or something cheap and simple like that. Okay. So that's a very important thing that will help you get started with a business. And if you spend a little time doing that over the first couple of weeks, then it will be huge to allowing you to grow your business a lot faster than if you just jump right into selling brand new items.